Hey, what's up, folks? This is Byron Williams, the relationship bodyguard. Happy New Year. It's 2016. Wow, time is flying by. Let me just say this. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. Les Brown said that. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to talk about family. I'm going to talk about relationships. I'm going to talk about goal setting. Everything comes down to relationships. Let me start with relationships. Let's just be real. Ladies, I'm going to start with you. If you're dealing with a man that's a bum-ass dude, he not trying to do anything, let him go. Let him go. Don't partially let him go because he got the good back, the sweet back, strong back. You know what I'm talking about. And he just cleans the house or he buys grocery for you with your money. So if he's not getting the job done, let him go. Let him go. You've been with him 10 years. He's not going to marry you. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Boom. There it is. I said it. Fellas, if you hear this and that's you, you're probably saying I'm a hater. No, I'm a realist and you a bum. So other than that, it's more than likely just playing video games and playing with your own personal joystick all day. Get your life started. Get it moving. Ladies, sometimes you have to look into different areas to find you a man that's more, compatible to you. You might have to look older. You might have to look younger. Not R. Kelly young, as far as in the teens, but somebody that might be more compatible to you. Fellas, if you with a woman and she don't respect you, she don't want to adhere to what you're saying, you can't tell her nothing, and you've been trying to change her, she's not going to change. That is not habit. That is personality. Leave her alone. Find something new. A new 2016 boo for you. Okay? I'm going to say this too. People who are trying to get married, I'm going to give you some advice which I've come to learn. I don't want to get spiritual and biblical, but truth of the matter is if you're trying to get married and you want to be married, you want to pray for the right person to get that soulmate. Too busy we out trying to find the soulmate. You don't go out and find a soulmate. It's one of those things where you find each other. It happens, and it happens in the spiritual realm. A lot of times we go out trying to find a soulmate at the strip club, at the bar, at Lucky Bar 7, the Diamond Club, wherever you at, Miami, Detroit, wherever. She might be there. He might be there. I doubt it, but you got to start thinking on the level of what you really want. When you're trying to find a spouse, you're really putting in a special order to find that person that's compatible to you. A lot of times we end up hooking up with people because they got the good cookies, the female's got the good cookies, the dude got the strong back, or, he got good hair, he got pretty eyes, he might make pretty babies, or, she got a good job, she got good credit. Those are all the wrong reasons. I mean, that stuff helps, but once you get past the surface, what's real? You just got to be honest with yourself. Fellas, if you are a CEO type of dude, you need to be trying to marry a woman that's maybe a CEO type of chick, CEO type of woman, because y'all understand each other. This is just my personal opinion. Athletes should connect with athletes. People say opposites attract. This is true. You might be two different type of people, but if you got the same thing in common ground, it makes things a lot easier. Ladies, a lot of time why these relationships don't work, if you're on a higher level than the guy you're dealing with, you're going to always be trying to pull him up. Now, I'm not saying don't look to the brother that's struggling, but what I am saying, if the brother ain't trying to be better in his life, and you trying to change him to make him better, it's not going to work until he get ready to change, until he get ready to work. Fellas, if you making money and you decide to marry a woman who has multiple baby daddies, and they don't make her a bad woman or nothing like that, but she's not trying to change from that lifestyle, you're going to be taking care of her and those kids and those grandkids for the rest of your life. And more than likely, she probably got the good cookies because she got all the different baby daddies. I mean, you got to look at what it is. Far as dating, I would say, people, just be honest with yourself. Tell people the rules of the game. If you're just looking to get to smash on the first night, just let them know, hey, I'm just looking to smash on the first night. If you're looking to smash for just till the spring get here, March 20th, I'm just looking to smash to March 20th. Just tell people. Be honest about it. You'd be amazed that other person might have the same mindset because everything is in a season. Just be honest. You ain't got to lie about it. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Be yourself. Be yourself. Also, too, this is what I don't want to see in 2016. I'm tired of women talking about a real man would do this. A real man would say that. A real man would buy this. Here's the problem I got with that. All these women talking about a real man this, a real man this, a real man that. First of all, you got a weave, which is fake. You got fake eyelashes, which is fake. You got a fake butt. You got fake boobs. You got the little fake thing you put on to make you look like you got a figure eight, but really you built like a sack of potatoes. Okay, a real man don't want a sack of potatoes. But if you come in with a sack of potatoes and he sees that up front, be real about it. Don't be deceiving us, because when it comes time for him to go make love to you, he expecting a Coke bottle shake. He not expecting a bag of Idaho spud potatoes. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. So that's deception. So therefore, stop talking about that real man need to do this, a real man need to do that. I'm tired of it. Stop. It's making me sick. Okay, y'all start being real with yourself first, and then brothers need to be real right up front. So don't ask for somebody to do something and you can't be real yourself. Now, in regards to kids, parents, you got to get your kids back. We got to pull our kids back. We got to pull them back. Social networks done kidnapped our kids, done ran off. Our kids is on Periscope, Kick, Instagram. I mean, they on stuff that we don't even know about yet. They've been there like 2 or 3 years. It's like literally we still on Earth and they on Mars, okay? And they talking crap about us. They changing their name constantly on Instagram and different things so they can talk stuff about us. Best way to do that, this is my advice. If you got a kid that's still in high school, even if they 18 years old, they under your roof, you need to limit the amount of social networking that they do. Let them have a social life. But all that computer playing on the computer, Instagram, YouTube, and all that stuff during the week, limit that. Monitor that. Check them phones. Make sure your little young boys, your little black boys, or any boys of any race, especially our young black men, make sure they are not forwarding these little naked pictures with these little fast-tailed girls are sending them, and they sending them via text, internet, whatever, and they post it, because now they'll end up getting hit up as a pedophile because that's child pornography distribution. Very important. You don't believe me? Look it up. Take my word for it. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. I have to deal with people with stuff like this all the time. That's kind of like my expertise in the field of investigation, law enforcement, stuff like that. So very important. Do random checks on your phone. There is no privacy when a kid lives in your house. Okay, I don't give a damn about you invading his privacy, or mom, you all in my stuff. It is what it is. You need to run dry county. Dry county is like how you go down south in Georgia on certain days that you can't buy the liquor. You can't do this, you can't do that. It's the same thing with the electronics and the video games. Shut these kids down. Get them back to reading books. Get them back to doing homework. Get back to sitting at the table with your kids, having meals and having discussions. Don't let them put them headphones when they're in the car riding with you. Even if they don't talk, they need to be listening and you need to be talking. And what you talk about, it need to be informative. Don't come with that nonsense when you got that 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes with that child in the car with you. Always be putting something in, because eventually what you put into them is going to come out of them. These kids and these haircuts, well, the lack of haircuts, I feel sorry for a lot of the barbers out here because it seems like they might be bankrupt or trying to find another line of business. Kids ain't combing their hair, they ain't getting their hair cut. I know it's a natural expression to have your hair nappy, so on and so forth. Okay, I'm all for the natural hair on a young black man, but here's the problem. I can't tell the young black man that's getting ready to go to college versus the one that's getting ready to rob me. Okay, I need you. Everybody can't wear the same costume. I need the prospects over here, which is the combed hair, lined up, trimmed up, and I need the felons over here. If you want to look raggedy, I know you got on the criminal costume. So if worst case scenario, if something go down, you trying to come at me, I know you got on the criminal costume, so I don't have no problem dealing with you. But if I see your pants pulled up, your clothes looking neat, as a young black man, your hair's combed, even if you're going to wear it natural, at least put some oil in it. You don't have to look homeless. You don't have to look homeless. Mothers, fathers, Uncles, aunties, get on your kids about this. Take them kids to get their hair cut and make sure they groom it. Okay, you're probably saying, why am I giving hair tips? Because I'm bald. I used to have hair. Okay, I'm a little sensitive about that. And don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. Okay, but what I'm saying is this. I know a little something about people profiling young black men. If you look like a prospect, they're going to treat you like a prospect. That's all I'm saying. And hair has a lot to do with that. Guys with your beards, keep your beard tight. You should be walking around with peeps in your beards, oatmeal, cereal, the glazed donut that your girl gave you earlier that day. And I ain't talking about from Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm talking about? Wash your face. Put some vitamin E oil on it. Comb it. Man, we got to start looking presentable as a people. Because I'm telling you, things is getting ready to change in the next couple of years. We should have been doing this already. But when Barack get out of office, President Obama get out of office, you better be ready because there's going to be a lot of change. You need to start thinking about entrepreneurship. And don't push your kids away from entrepreneurship. These young black men that's out here, young black women, okay, it's all cool finding a day in the party and stuff, but you need to get you a trade, go to school, get you some marketable skills, because in a minute you're going to be left behind. I think I'm done ranting and raving so far in regards to family. Other than that, I'm going to say this in closing. People, get your stuff together. If it's something that you want to do, it's time to do it. Stop making excuses. You're your own enemy. The only conflict that's out there is between you and you. I'm not letting nobody stop me from doing nothing I want to do. And you don't have to put no age limit on it. 2016, if you're trying to lose weight, then lose the weight. But you got to lose the donut. And you got to lose the cookies and the crackers. Oh, and you got to work out. You got to work out. Stop fooling yourself. Ain't no magic pill that you're going to take. You're going to wake up and you're going to have a six-pack. Trust me, I've been Googling. I've been trying to find the pill. They don't have it. They don't have it. So you got to go to the gym. You got to go to the gym and you got to be dedicated. And the people that are not good for you, stop hanging with them. You only need to be around quality people. And I hate to say it, when you start picking quality people in your circle, you're going to only find that there's a few there. So that being said, Happy New Year. I'm Byron Williams, Relationship Bodyguard. And if you want to hear more from me, click on the link below, and I will see you soon. Peace.